Greetings and welcome to Linesofbattle. Now to the battlefield. To provide some background, my opponent is AndreP. I will call him AndreP. I already had lost 2 matches in a row against him. Obviously, I was eager to change the score. Currently, some weeks ago, AndreP was performing at a slightly higher level than I was. His macro play was stronger, very optimized indeed, but not superior in general. Now to the battlefield. An attempt to harass the advanced artillery fails miserably. One of 2 important lessons to be remembered from this match. You can threaten your opponent's forward position artillery or skirmishers, but in 2 of 3 situations do not follow through. The inflexible rigidity of my old Prussian line of battle pre-last update, pre-October gameplay has been superseded by elasticity, mobility and the relative independence of the force components parts. It is evident that simplicity and clearness in theory and rapidity in execution have become the absolute law of maneuver and tactics. The gameplay, as a result, should be the subject of incessant study and improvement. When the old system breaks down, a new system culminates in victory. The armies are now deployed. Let us divide the battlefield into 3 sectors, and we immediately note that the right wing is at a grave disadvantage in terms of strength and position in the terrain. The center has a balanced force ratio with potential for effective combined arms warfare. The left wing offers the most promising starting position with a moderate numerical advantage on my side. At this point, I initiated the retreat of the right wing, a maneuver of substantial risk and far less fortune, one that was set into motion way too late, with the enemy infantry in the assault and the cavalry already flanking my lines. A disaster was inevitable. The 2 opposing forces dealt and received an equal amount of damage in the center. Nevertheless, the center also had to endure the worsening situation developing on its right side. Sadly, the tragic incidents on the right side disrupt operations at the center, resulting in significant disorder and a foreseeable unfavorable outcome for the match as the opponent's columns rapidly are gaining ground. The left wing commences an offensive maneuver. The line advance after strategic positioning allows for the enemy cavalry to be efficiently dispatched. A rapid attack silenced the opposing artillery, placed with perfection at a key position, preventing enfilade fire. A flanking maneuver may now be employed to outmaneuver and decisively defeat the infantry line in combination of an offensive infantry attack conducted with gallantry. Solutions needed for seemingly impossible to solve problems. Not an act of desperation, but a calculated last resort, the storming of the enemy's supply base. Situated along a main road, the location is immediately the focus of coordinated efforts, utilizing all available resources. Second lesson to learn: you shall never ever position your supply base at a major road system, which allows your enemy to occupy it with daring speed. My opponent quickly becomes aware of my intention, but then he is unable to stop the unfolding instant victory of my side. And what would you say? Undeserved? My dear, I could not care less. That's all. Farewell, gentlemen.